Hello y'all, it's your boy Kyle back today with some more City Skylines, now with a new and improved microphone setup that you can probably see on camera. So hopefully you'll hear less click clack and whatnot from my background noise. I remember where we left off yesterday, we were developing a commercial district. Oh, what's this building? I like this building. What's this? I'm gonna mark this as historical because I like it. It's an office building. Okay, I got wildly sidetracked. So I was in the process of developing a at least moderately functional commercial district, trying to resolve some terrible traffic woes over in this vicinity. I've kind of modified this quite a bit, as you can see by the rocks off camera, to reduce the number of vehicles going through and give them other routes that they can take. But also I did have to create another district to ban heavy traffic, which seems to have just been completely inconsequential. But that's beside the point, I guess. Also, something I realized when I got off yesterday is that over here in my agricultural area, for some reason, I never put this together, but I'm only producing like half of the goods that I need. Everything else is being imported, which needless to say is not desirable. So what I intend to do is retrofit this area to include more. Honestly, I'm like debating if I should just trash the whole thing and then rebuild it, because I mean, as it currently stands, the whole route as it exists sucks anyway. Oh, that's a dangerous undertaking, but I kind of like the idea of it, just trashing it all, starting anew. And also, for some reason, crime rate is high in the main farm building. So, first things first. I guess the main thing that we need to worry about is the bakery, and at least being able to meet the bakery's demands, which is currently producing 5760 a week. Let me go ahead and de-zone all of this. Okay. My oh my, this is going to be potentially catastrophic, but probably necessary. I'm even going to destroy my raw material buildings. You know, some of these I think are services that I probably shouldn't destroy. Let's see. Health is fine. Fire kinda sucks, which leads me to believe I did destroy a fire station. What about... yeah, I can put one like right here. Here you go. Police also kind of sucks, and for some reason just cannot make it to the main building, so I guess I'll move the main building and move that there. Move the main building here. Do I have any? No, I don't want these silos. Silos actually count as workspaces, I didn't realize that. So I put these services right next to the main road, so maybe we'll actually get somewhere with it. And now just trash everything. My income is going to tank, which is just going to be kind of hilarious. But hopefully we can recover without too many problems. But I can redesign the roads in a way that allows us to not have a shitty time. Is there like a fast elite or something? Because this is gonna take ages. Guess I'll destroy the roads as well. I think I'll turn this into a hard corner even. I love how all these people over here were like, no, you moved our crematorium even though it didn't benefit them in any way, shape, or form. Okay. So that works. There's no reason that this has to be like the trees variant, is there? Just costs more. Oh, it's making my businesses unhappy, I guess. Oops, that was a 4-lane, but whatever. Okay. So wreck all of that. Crematorium over here as well. I have some underground infrastructure that I need to worry about. Guess it won't be that difficult to destroy. And I plan to keep the train infrastructure, but the loop that I've got going on right here might need to be modified. What building is this? It's a fire station. Okay, I do have a fire station. Why does it suck at reaching everything? Is it just because the is it just because like the loop is just so burdened? Maybe. Where should I put this then? Could just put it over here and then yeah, have it on one corner and then one on the other corner. I don't know. I guess I'll leave it where it is for now since I need to rearrange everything. Getting ahead of myself. Okay, trash all these roads. And this will allow me to more easily identify things that I need to delete. I think I deleted a park. But I guess I'll need to delete the parks as well. Let's see. Trash all of this, and I need to build it based around the size of my processing, or of my buildings themselves, rather than just building the roads first, because you know, it would have been smart to consider that originally, but I didn't. So this is how we get to where we get to. Okay, so this stuff should start just disappearing real fast. My income's gonna tank. Industrial demand's gonna shoot through the roof because everyone lost their job. Why are those farms are like upset that I deleted my buildings? Why? Why do they care? Also, it's kind of funny that I haven't started to take the financial hit yet, but I expect my profits to just plummet. Oh, there they go. Are they going? Disconnected power grids. What's the issue? What needs power? Okay, so now that I don't have my services connected anymore, I need to rebuild a power line between everything. Although, is it disconcerting because none of this is complaining about not having power, so does that mean something else has become disconnected? Everything else is working. There's complaints of death over here. Why is death not being solved? Also, they need a police office. Boom. Police office. Okay. And they need an elementary school. Oh, I guess they don't actually. Never mind. But they do need a hearse. Oh, there's a cemetery here, but I would imagine it's not up to snuff. I actually need to keep that cemetery. I realize one of the buildings I need to make requires a filled cemeteries, so I need to build some cemeteries. And I can remove them at a later time. Guess I could try to do that. Can I get a road off this way? Probably not. Yeah, that's a tall ask. Okay. Could fit a cemetery right here. What are cemeteries under? Clicks on trash. Yeah, that's where cemeteries are. Okay, so that'll make everyone happy. That'll solve some problems. I should build a road connecting these. Destroying as little as possible, preferably. Okay. Amazing. And we can share some. Can share some space, share some utilities. Life is grand. That house is gonna go away, but that's fine. Hey, I wonder, should I upgrade this to like... I think I will upgrade this from low density residential to high density residential. This ain't part of the old town. This is like town 2.0. AKA not importantville. Paint it in since seems like that's the easiest way to do it. Question mark. Okay. So that should work. All the houses will disappear. What is going on with this? And I'll have two high density things just randomly right here. Right here by this important building. Oh no, look at all these people who are leaving their houses. Okay, yes, so the economy has tanked, aka it means I have to focus on this. I have no choice at this point. Everyone will die if I don't. I have to get my economy back off the ground. What are these doing? That's a park. I guess that's a park as well. Okay, so we now have fresh area to work off of. So it's time to be smarter with my design. Now I have this little loop right here, but the loop sucks. Like, it's awful. So how do I want to go about fixing it? I think I need it to kind of double over. So the input and the output don't crash into each other. They don't have to fight. Which means they need to kind of twist them. So the input will be over here and the output will be over here. Sure. Got $4 million to make it work. Would I benefit from having this road be two directions? Because I made it one way because I thought that that would improve traffic, but the more I think about it, the more I question if that's actually the case or not. Okay, is this still connected? It looks like it is. I guess we'll see. Let me make this road a little bit wider. Why is it not? I need it to snap to the existing space, but in a way that I can actually build the road, please? There was a spot where I could. What's the problem? Oh. Nope. No. There was like a 1 pixel area. Okay, I can do it here, which I guess is like the shape of the original road. I want to make... Aha, I can do it like this. Okay. Even if I can't get this to be the right size, which I actually can, so I guess it's a non-issue. Okay, so there's the 2-way road. I guess we'll connect it up to here. And connect it up to here. Hopefully that will work and improve traffic a little bit. But I guess we'll see. So need to keep all of my... Let me build like a road straight here. Build my unique factory along that road. I guess there's no reason not to make these 6-lane roads. Okay, so the way that this needs to be is that this road needs to have priority because I imagine that it will be where most of the produce comes along. So let's see, forestry, no, unique factories, bakery. Okay, where can I fit this? Is there a way that I can jam this in like immediately next door? The answer is probably no, but I guess we'll see. I do want to keep an eye on this and not develop this area too densely because I'm not confident that this will resolve my current traffic issues and want to make sure that I can improve it later. I'm like debating if I want to make this whole area 1-way roads. It's in that forces directional flow, which is probably what I need, although it makes service usage a little difficult. Okay. I can probably jam this close. No, there's no way. Well, I could probably get it a little bit closer. Let me see. Delete that. Go underground. Delete this. And the game does not appreciate that slope. Okay. Says just because you can do it doesn't mean you should do it. Okay, and then build straight here. Except I'm building the wrong type of rail. And we can just re-angle these. Oops. Doesn't need to be as long. There, and then it can just curve on over. This one's going to be a little more uncooperative, I'm finding. Unless I go like this with it, is that not really going to work either? It kind of will, it just might take a little bit of fighting. And that is not the shape I want, but it's the shape I'm going to get. Alright. I can get my unique factory like a couple blocks closer, which honestly is probably for the best. Can even throw a little park there next to it. Wow, amazing. Not that one though. Not that one though. Need a 4x4 park. And probably not Japanese garden, doesn't really fit in with the aesthetic. I need to delete some of these and then afterwards get more Functional parking. There are... Oh my goodness, what's this? Okay, no. I did have parking lot around before. Here, we'll give them this, Here, there we go. Car park 2x4. 2 of them. Amazing. These have any entertainment value whatsoever? I'm not confident that they do. Nope. They are just parking lots. I know I have one that is not just a parking lot. But I can't seem to find it. That'll work. And it's not just a parking lot. Okay. So here's this bad boy. Crank it up to 150%. So, I need lots of producing units. You know what? Let me even get the beautiful Excel open. I'm not going to put it on stream this time, but it will allow me to keep tabs on just what the hell I'm trying to do. So let me look at my available extracting options. Farming, extractor buildings. I've got fruit fields, but I need to consider the space. I guess the space and the number of vehicles, because it is one of those things where, yes, I might be able to get more production per, like, square block if I use a bunch of small production facilities, but I might not be able to, like, it'll create more traffic that way because I'll have to have trucks coming out of each spot rather than like a bunch of trucks coming out of one spot. So I guess I'll probably want, because I have them unlocked, there's no reason that I should not be using the larger extraction facilities. To the extent where I think I am actually going to make a lot of this road one directional. So let's take this, and this is all going to be one way. Which I think might break some stuff, but we'll find out. Why is this being so uncooperative? Okay. And this will be in. Okay. There's that. I go back to my production, or I need to actually make my zone a little bit larger. Can't reach everything, you know? I had shrunk it down because I'm like, oh, this is excessive, I don't need this, but now I have just these massive facilities. You know what, here, we'll just paint the whole thing, and then I'll make it smaller later. Okay, that's a little excessive. There, okay. I got these bad boys. They produce a lot of stuff. They're large fruit fields. 1,100 units. So I'll do, or sorry, 11,000 units. I believe, yes. Okay. And however many I make, so let's see, this will be. Forget how some product works. But I think it's something like that. Yes, okay. So I can put down the 3 of these bad boys over here. Not quite. Can I adjust this in a way that allows me to fit the 3rd one? Answer's probably yes. Oof, it's not yes. Okay, well, I guess I can slide these over. I just didn't want to because they would block the road, but in retrospect, I'm probably not going to expand beyond this. Okay. So there's that. Why are you yelling at me? Did I draw it the wrong direction? What's your problem? I did. Indeed. Okay. And just scoot everything over again and just throw money away. Okay. So what do I want these to look like? I want them to all be greenhouses. Wow, that's menacing. I love it. But probably not. Can be apples. And you can be oranges. And you can be pears. Beautiful. Okay. Let me look at my processing facilities as well. I guess I would really like to be able to slide these over so that they can be in line with the other production facilities. And I can have 3 and 3 and they'll be lined up and everyone will be happy. But as it currently stands, they're not lined up and nobody's happy. I probably can't scoot that over either. I think I'm just gonna have to deal. Alright. So as it currently stands, we now are producing 67,000 units per week. And I need to decide where I'm going from there and what I'm doing with it. We'll just disregard all this pollution on the ground here. It'll go away in due time. So down the road, we need there's like no. Why is this struggling? Trying to tell me that if I build it on this road, it's not gonna like do me any good. I guess I'll build it there. And services are gonna suck now with the way that this has been redesigned, unfortunately. So I'm gonna have to rework that afterwards, but that's beside the point. In fact, these are all on the wrong side of the road even. Get this to where it needs to be. And I'll worry about it afterwards. We're producing 67,000 units. This unique factory, I have to make flour, I need to make animal products. So, flour mill, 4,000 units. I'm assuming it's a 1-to-1 ratio. Can I make it in larger quantities, or is flour mill the only way? Looks like flour mill is the only way to make flour. So I need to produce, I can currently balance it out at about 20,000 units of each type to making just pastries. However, my unit then with this for flour mills is at 4,000. So I would like to get, I can crank up my production rate a little bit more. What if I build a 7th farm? 8th farm? I guess if I build 8 farms, I'll be closer to where I need to be mathematically. So we'll do that. We'll throw down 2 more. And then we're hitting a threshold where I can get away a bit more easily, so that divided by 3 divided by 4,000. Okay, so I need like 7. I'll build 7 grain flour mills, probably. How big are they? They're not the largest, so I guess that's fine. I can do 2-way road. But how big are they? That can be a little hard to tell. So it looks like they're 8 blocks. Let's see, it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so flour can all go this way. There's like no reason it would need to go the other way. This should just be this should all be one-way roads. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I guess I'll wait to build the last one until I've got the road sorted. Oh no. I'm hitting the railroad. I wonder if I can get away with using a 2-lane? No, can I go up? Yes. Okay, can I go up and use a 6-lane road? No, well, possibly. No. Okay. So I guess we'll do that. Because we have to. So I can fit 6 flour mills here. I could bump up the... I could make more flour and just end up exporting it, which could be good. If I grow my city a little bit. And I feel like this is just a problem waiting to happen if I do it like this. I guess I also need to consider storage. I currently don't have any. Can I meaningfully use this space for storage purposes? Probably. I'm just worried about if I do so, how much of a traffic impact it's going to have, but I think it'll be okay. I could fit one here as well. Man, is there really no way that I can... I guess I do have to slide this factory back over. Because I need the space. It all meant well, but in the end, it didn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. That part of the... Does it really stick out that... I guess it does. Okay. I guess I'll slide this all the way back over. And just keep throwing my money away so that I can get this underground. And as a result, actually be able to build my road. It would be preferable. Okay. Guess I'll reroute this as well. The benefit is because I haven't unpaused the game since I started messing with all this crap, everything is still fully refunded. Okay, so that goes there. That goes wherever I want in reality. Sure. Yeah, it looks a little more natural than it used to. Okay. I could fit a second park here now even. Amazing. Now they can finally... I'm not going to give them the skate park. Could have a pedestrian bridge. That might be meaningful. Can I fit another pedestrian bridge somewhere? I could. If I delete this barn. Which I might as well do. And then they can have a pedestrian bridge to get from... They can get off the train, they can cross and just walk this way. Beautiful. Oh, pedestrian bridges, how I love you. I guess I do it to be a little weary. I should probably build the road before I determine that I'm able to do this. Okay. So there's that. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yes. That's the wrong direction, but that's fine. And then that can go that way. There, beautiful. I can throw down some more flour mills, and we'll have 9 flour mills, which will be in slight excess. So I'll probably want to build a few more actual production areas. Can build a medium crop field. Guess I'll do it like that. It's a large crop field. Oh, I can't fit this one here. Okay. How much did that make? I didn't double check. Okay. So that's another 48. Okay, that'll cover the excess. And that looks like a greenhouse. That looks like corn. Sure, sounds good to me. Okay. So 3 more flour mills coming right up. Beautiful. Alright, now I should build that pedestrian bridge. Though it is a little oddly shaped, all things considered. Unless I don't know. I could go elsewhere with it, I guess. But for now, I can connect it up straight there, and then it can go more directions when the time comes. There you go. Look at that. It looks a little ridiculous, but that's fine. And there's a rock for you. That rock sucks. You don't get that rock. Okay. So we have the flour aspect of all of this taken care of. Now we need animal goods. So what do we have and how much space does it take up? Many more options for animal production rate. Some of it is very large though. I don't understand all of this because there's the slaughterhouse, which costs more to upkeep, has a lower production rate, requires electricity, and I guess it's bigger. I guess it's bigger than the slaughterhouse. Also, the slaughterhouse is not a square building. I was unaware that that was a thing. I thought all buildings were square. This one is not square. It also sucks, so I don't think I'm gonna use it. I think milking parlors are pretty small. Let's see, cattle shed just doesn't produce like anything. It's not really on the table. I guess the milking parlor has the added benefit of having the same production rate of the flour mills, so my math can stay the same. I just need 9 of these bad boys. Can I fit them all here? How long are they? I think they're 9 blocks. The question is, where do I build them? 1, 2, 3. Helps if you put in the right spot. It literally costs money. I can get a full refund for deleting it, or I can spend money to move it. I know which one I'm going to do. Okay, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not moving. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Is that even worth it? What's the size of the barracks? Because I know that there are like the weird buildings. Main and auxiliary. These are 2, aren't they? Yeah. Okay, so that's not really gonna work. I might as well just slide the whole road over. Is that the right size, or is that 8? 8. So let's see. Need to take into consideration the fact that it takes 2 blocks for the road. So 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So now I can fit more milking parlors. Four, 5. Can I get the 6th one in here? I'll have to. The answer is yes, but not under the current construction, so I'll have to modify things. 6. In fact, like this whole road should just be reshaped. That actually works. I don't think it's quite where it's supposed to be, but it worked. I literally can't modify it somehow. Okay, well, sure. Okay, so this can be restructured then. And needs to be, have the directions swapped. Okay. So that's doing what that needs to do. Junctions, which one should be priority? Probably this road. Okay, so that's 6 out of the 9 milking parlors. I need 3 more on this side, and then I can basically do whatever I want with the rest of the space. Or alternatively, I can put them on this side, which gives me more space to work with here, but I did redesign the road to fit them, so I should probably do that. One, 2, 3. Okay. Now I probably can afford to put down some storage. But I want to put it on the opposite side of the road of... I guess I should get my utilities sorted first before I do that. So police, health, all that good stuff. These one-way roads are a killer. But I think it's critical to have proper vehicle flow. I fit that there. These are all gonna whine because they need stuff. Fire is poor. I just throw a fire station like right here. The edge of this road. It's not on yet, there we go. Does this one even need to be here at this point then? I guess there's like, it doesn't hurt. Garbage collection. That's, seems okay. They need power. Why do they need power? Why don't they have electricity? Because they're not connected to the grid. That's why. Okay. Alright. So we're deeply in the hole, financially speaking. Hello, Morris. How's it going? I'm playing with my town and have broken everything. Let's see. Once they get online, though, they should be okay. Let me look. I feel like part of the problem is it's going to initially begin importing goods. Do I have all the DLCs? No, currently I only have the Industries DLC. But I might consider getting more later down the line. Because I do like city skylines. And get them? Okay. Okay, police, wow. Man, police suck at getting places. Alright, I guess there's a police station there, and I'll build you some more police stations. Up here. Or wherever I can fit them. There's new campus DLC coming out, that's cool. I feel like perhaps some of this can afford to be two-way. This section right here probably can afford to be two-way, because it's not in the heart of my development. Deal with education system. What facets of it can you, like, tell the game what to teach the kids? Let's see. Build universities. These one-way roads are killing me. But I feel like I need them. Can I fit this in a more meaningful way? Oh, I see what you're saying. There's a railroad crossing, but that doesn't actually cross the road at all. That is pretty good. Can I fit this here now? No. Well, I guess it's time to play with my railroads again. Because I need to get more utilities into this area. Can I afford to make this section two ways? I think the answer is yes. But we'll see if traffic tells the tale otherwise. Because this will make fitting all of this stuff in here much, much easier. Okay, connect that back in. Alright, and I need another police station. Should be fine here, even though it kinda sucks. Okay. Police is fine. Fire is fine. Cemetery is fine. Now we just have to wait for the buildings to start working and hope that my economy bounces back after this. And the rest of this just gets to be whatever it wants, I think. Unless I should probably develop it to be crops for now, just on the off chance that that's an issue, and then I can convert it to regular industry if need be. Okay. Guess what I'm concerned about is that I can throw down these farms, but if I do so, like I can throw these down here, but is that going to have a massive negative impact on traffic because it's not designed to have the stuff here? Guess we will find out. Plus I do need worker barracks. Build that district kind of in here maybe. Let's see, how long are these? That's difficult to count. So let's see, they are they're 8 tiles wide. Like, this game needs like a ruler tool or something. Wait, it probably tells me if I mouse over it. No, it does not. Okay, so I'm not that dumb. Can I use the path as a ruler? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 tiles long. Okay. Alright. So then I need this. Alright, road guidelines are turned off, which is what I need. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. Okay, so hopefully that'll work. That's like at an angle, but I think it'll still fit, and then I can put a lot of my utility buildings over there. Should this be 2-lane or 2-way? No, it probably needs to be 1-way. That way the vehicles can return to their facilities. Okay, this road sucks. I probably shouldn't have deleted the entirety of it, because now I have to recount. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And a partial. For good measure. Okay. So now we should be able to fit in more crop fields. And my railroad is in the way, as it always is. Fitting in one more. Okay. Oh, don't do this to me, game. There's got to be a spot where you're gonna cooperate. Oh, this... Oh, the freight depot. Hold on. We'll get there. Amazing. What a god tier railroad. What are you yelling at? Why are you complaining that... Oh, I hooked it up the wrong way again. Okay, so we've got the in and the out. Alright, perfect. Now I just need to build a bunch of, like, little, worker areas. Make my city more, or my industry more efficient. Okay, I should be able to fit a lot there, and I'll definitely want to make sure these junctions are not stoplights, because that would be abysmal. Which one of these should be priority? Probably returning traffic. So incoming traffic will have to stop. Auxiliary buildings. Farm maintenance building. What does this do? Increases the storage capacity of things. So I might want to build some of those too. How much does this cost to run? Not a terrible amount. Okay. That does that. Work efficiency is 130%. I could speed it up if need be by building more. I feel like I probably should. I could probably fit some on this side of the road too. Yes. Like, you have to question though if 5% efficiency ends up being worth the running cost, which it should at some point, but... Where are the... Okay, they're over here. Storage capacity doesn't really matter that much right now. Here, I can build a bunch of worker barracks over here. Like, debating if I even want to, like, connect this road, but that's probably a bad idea. Here, I'll make this one a nice, beautiful tree road. Okay, that seems to fit everything. Alright, so that should bump up 165, 90. Okay, work efficiency has increased and fit 2 more somewhere in here. But I would like for my economy to recover mostly first. Okay. Right now there's a terrible loop of vehicles, but they all seem to be doing what they need to be doing. A lot of vehicles trying to make their way in to fill up my storage. Because I'm importing goods, because why not? In due time, these will actually start to produce things, and then maybe we'll see better use out of that. So where did I put my main building? It's over here, complaining about trash. Okay, so most of what I'm doing is my own. My total profit is negative. Why is it negative? I guess probably because nothing's actually being made yet. I haven't gotten that far. But we are starting to see the economy turn around, which is, needless to say, important. I would like to continue to grow, though, so maybe build more farms. Question is where? I should probably squeeze the main building in somewhere. Is this a stoplight? It is. Okay. Can I fit? Oh, it's bigger than I thought. Can probably squeeze it in somewhere, though. Just throw it over here. It'll never get the trash taken out. No, I'm not going to do that. I broke a line, apparently. Ah, yes, I deleted or messed up my railroad for the unsurprising umpteenth time. Hopefully, upon fixing it, it will fix the line, please. Please don't make me do this myself. Okay, good. It repaired itself. Good. I do kind of like this open gap in the middle, even though it's not very useful. Wonder if I can fit a pedestrian path here. Now that's an adventure I want to go down. Where? Okay. Probably gonna have to turn off guides for the time being. Shall I get this first? Oh my gosh, you can. This is God tier. I'm up underground, actually. Never mind. Nope. Nope. There is a spot where it will work. Okay. But it has to be on the ground. It won't let me go up, because up takes more space, I guess. Okay. We'll drag this out to here. Hopefully get it over this. No, it'll have to make an ugly, just 90-degree turn. Can I get it over the railroad but have it be lower? Probably not. I'm gonna go ahead and say... It's like, yes, I could build it here, but that ain't... Yeah, no, train's gonna smash into that. Put this back on the ground, get the step height back to what it was. Go up. And we will do what we need to do. We can turn guides back on until we get to like here. Beautiful. So we're still struggling to get resources where they need to be for some reason. Probably because these are just absolutely... Just everything is blocked. There aren't enough buyers for crops, and yet over here, there's not enough raw materials. All because these fucking storage buildings. God, I hate them so much. They work so poorly. They work so poorly. Why are they so bad? I don't even understand. Like, I guess I'll move them down the street a bit because holy shit, everything is breaking. And it's like you'd think that you should put them all next to each other, but that just seems to make the problem worse. What's your fucking problem? There's a police station right here. Okay. It looks like the pollution is starting to heal from this region a bit, so these trees look a bit better. I actually need to change the appearance of these. Well, I don't need to, I want to. Okay, worker efficiency is at 90, so if I can find a place to squeeze in 2 more buildings, I can hit that sick nasty hundo. Might be able to get them over here if I do it right. Can upgrade these 2 trees. Okay. So I can probably fit 1 more back here if I extend the road. But I don't want it to connect. So hopefully that'll work. Yes, and then I can fit 1 right here, although I don't like that. I guess I could... What I can do is probably make this road turn. Well, here. Delete the road. Build a new one that's the correct length. Make it go this way, because I can't make it go the other way, otherwise it's too short. But then I don't think this is gonna work, so maybe not. Nope. I can't fit it there. Can I get Blackwell Street to curve around, maybe? I think I'm asking too much of this tiny little area. It could move the train. Yeah. There you go, there's your road back. Okay. The question is, do I try to squeeze in 1 here? That's not gonna work. I could just throw it there. That would definitely work. Probably throw it here. Yeah, okay. So that's up to the increase of 100%. We are now at 200% worker efficiency. Amazing. We're starting to see things sort themselves out a little bit now that I moved the storage. We're still having problems with not enough natural or product from these areas. But I think it's just because things haven't worked their way out yet. How's this doing? It's running low on flour. I wonder if I should put this on... like trying to figure out which side of the road I should put this on, because right now traffic going into and out of it is getting in the way of traffic going to the freight depot. But if I move it to the other side of the road, I'm probably not going to solve that problem, because I'll still have traffic going in. And then it will still have to cut across to reach the freight depot to export as well. I guess the only real solution that I could see would be to put 2 freight depots. But I'm not confident on that. How's the rest of the city doing? Seems to be doing okay. Hasn't collapsed in my absence. Which is good. People want more jobs. Needless to say, because I destroyed all of their jobs, but that's fine. Still struggling with not having enough resources, so I should probably build more fruit fields. Sure. 1, 2. Is there a way that I can maneuver things to fit in more? Probably. I can throw that there on the corner, move this over, move this over. Move everything over. Then I can fit in one more field. Oh, I can't, damn it. Can this scoot even further? No. Can this scoot over more? No. How do I eke out one more square? And I'll just build a smaller farm. It's the same width. Okay. So they'll get some goods. I guess I'll throw down a park over here because I want to. Could be a pedestrian park, probably doesn't need to be. Here, this is where we can have the skate park, right next to the crematorium. Beautiful. Okay, so we have plenty of orchards to make all of our flavored pastries. We have some corn. Actually, it should be wheat, shouldn't it? There we go. So we're turning most of our... Okay, so now these are complaining about a different thing. Now they're complaining that they can't export things. Well, this needs stuff. Why don't you export to here? All your trucks in use? They are all in use. This is terribly disjointed, but I feel like it will sort itself out in due time. So one thing I'm noticing that I really don't like, and that is that vehicles entering the freight depot to drop off, and I guess this makes sense because of the fact that I have my vehicles drive on the right side of the road. Vehicles entering the freight depot enter further down than vehicles on the other side of the depot, so that there's an unnecessary hiccup. I think what I need to do to resolve this issue then is something pretty radical. That is to throw this on the other side of the road. Like so. It's a dangerous game I'm doing though if I try and move this freight depot. The other solution would be to completely swap the direction of the interior loop. But needless to say, I haven't designed this in a good way to do that. But I think solving this problem is critical to the success of this industrial region. because it's creating a substantial amount of undue traffic. And it's like you shouldn't develop your entire city to go. Well, I guess to be fair, roundabouts go counterclockwise. I've built that on the inside of the roundabout, so to speak. And as a result, everything is broken. Okay. Definitely needs to be flipped to the other side. We'll move the fire station for now. Move the crematorium for now. We'll delete Daffodil Street. We'll delete Walter Street. We'll delete this park. Sucks to suck. It left behind its path. And we will move this to the other side of the road. The real question is, to what extent? Probably here. That should give me enough space to go underground. Okay. Now we have a lot more space to use over here. And I have to redo all these lines. I guess I don't necessarily have to, I just kind of have to reshape them. They can still go... They can still maintain their direction. They'll just have to, connect to a different point. Okay. So let's get this hooked up now. Start by going underground. It's that getting it underground seems to be the most difficult part. Can I connect to this? It says I can. It doesn't look like it's connecting. Okay, well, it worked. That's the only thing that matters. Okay, that has to go underground. Oh no. Oh no, the slope is too steep. Okay, I guess we'll delete this. I'll have to rebuild it at some point, but that'll be fine because I have space to do that now. Should like put a pedestrian path to connect the back end of these. It doesn't really matter though. It'd just be for fun. So I guess I won't worry about it because fun isn't allowed. Okay, there we go. We can get that underground there. And get it connected back up. That's the wrong direction. What do you mean I can't? Oh my good lord. There you go. Now you're facing the correct direction. And now you're facing the correct direction. Okay, we've got the cargo depot re-established. Which means I can probably change the shape of this to fit more stuff in. Honestly. Like I could build more crop fields. Need to worry about how traffic is going to work though. This should probably be two-way. Now that I've changed everything. And I think it will be fine as two-way. You know, this section can have trees. Okay. So those ones will go that way, those ones will go that way. Everything will be fine. And then the question is what to do with this space. Because this space is now just empty. Do I use it to produce more goods, or do I use it for other purposes? I think I try to squeeze as many fields out of here as I can. So we'll delete this stuff. Get this road where it needs to be. I feel like I'm gonna have a real hard time getting this set up correctly. Why is it snapping in that direction? And there you go. And just ignore the little S bend, I guess. I can fit some more crop fields. Can I fit 2? No. Fit a small one in here. Alternatively, I could put some of my auxiliary buildings in there. Might be a better idea. So first let me get my workers' buildings back up. Okay, can I get... Might be able to get an extra building in there, but I probably can't get 2. I can get 0. Alright, cool. Road just needs to be longer, probably. Can connect it up to the railroad? Sure, that seems like a great idea. I guess there's nothing stopping me from building them along this stretch as well, which is otherwise probably not going to be well utilized, but we'll see if I can throw one down here. Yes, I can. Alright, sweet. Alright, need to fix these junctions again. Okay. Like this to be lined up this way. Yes, I can do that. Very nice. Alright, so I can probably fit one more field in here. Small one. Yes. That's not what I wanted. That's not fruit. There we go. You just throw in some pedestrian paths for good measures. I need to get it, build it off of this one, since this is the one that just magically fits. Slope too steep. Game. Well, where is it not too steep, huh? What's your fucking problem, mate? Yeah, I guess I can just make this road keep going as well, so I can fit more buildings in. Here. This is what we can do. We can put 2 pedestrian parks. Slope too steep. Why is the slope too steep here? I'm just placing the park. Come on. Whatever. It won't connect to the road either. It's being uncooperative. There you go. Okay. Connect that back up there, and it's like nothing happened. We'll just ignore the fact that those people are floating. So what is the size of the auxiliary buildings? Farm maintenance building. How much do they cost to run? 200 a week. Increase storage capacity of industrial buildings by 5. So that, I'm assuming, is not just my storage buildings, but all of my buildings. And if it's not all of my buildings, then I don't want these. Okay, so they're 3. Do this. Sure. And we'll we'll just stuff as many in as we can fit. Oh. Screw you, game. I can't fit one here because of this park. You know what? I'm just going to delete all these parks. I can rebuild my pedestrian bridges in due time. But we must first consider progress. I don't think I can get a pedestrian path in there. I just have this monstrosity. I mean, I guess it's worth a shot, but I ain't feeling too confident about it. No, that is not gonna happen. I mean, it's like if we can get it to squeeze through here. Space already occupied by what? Occupied by not the building itself, by the fence on the building. Amazing. Okay. I don't think I can get around that. Holy shit. I might be wrong. Okay. I'm wrong. I was able to squeeze in a path there. Amazing. Okay, well, you know, I guess it works. I fit one here maybe? No, it's running into the same problem. Okay. Alright, what do I want to put on this? I guess I'll throw down some more of those worker barracks. I don't think I can benefit from them, but they'll fit. And I think I needed to replace some. Unpause the game, see how it works, see how the game reacts to this being on the other side of the road. It's going to take a second for it to sort out its life, but now incoming vehicles won't get blocked by outgoing vehicles, which should hopefully greatly improve things. Why are they stopping? No, you don't need to stop at these intersections. Oh, they're stopping at the intersections because they're backed up there. Fucking amazing. Wow. I mean, I guess I respect that they're trying to avoid blocking intersections, but it's moderately excessive. Is there a way that I can get around this? Because this seems like this is a chronic problem. I think the solution is to not have designed this the way that I designed it. So, I'm going to redesign it. Which thankfully shouldn't be too hard. I don't know why I built this way in the first place. I guess I just thought it'd be fun, but I forgot that fun's not allowed. Actually, I might run into some problems with getting these all to fit back in. Okay, so I can utilize this space since it already has an intersection coming off of it. So I can do this, and then just a straight road here. And honestly, it can be a dead end. I don't care. Might be a bad idea. I guess what I can do is I can make it a one-way in. Distance too short. Yeah, you don't say. Because the whole point is to not have an intersection here. But I guess if I do it like that, it'll be fine. They won't have to stop there. No, it's probably a terrible idea. They can burn to the ground for all I care. Let's see, police reaches, fire reaches. Not amazingly, but I don't care. My crime rate is whatever. Okay, so now I can rebuild these bad boys. Need to make sure that they're connected to the correct side of the road. I appear to not have a choice. So sure, you're connected to this side of the road, even though I built a road. You know what? Fuck you, game. I won't stand for this. You will build these the way that I want you to build them. That's right. They're going on this side of the road, whether you want them to or not. Alright, that's hooked back up. I have to fix the intersection again. And now I gotta build barracks on the other side. If I can. Okay, I guess I will try and reroute the train again. I didn't take note of which way this was going, unfortunately. So where does this allow me to get underground? Right there. I think I can fit in at least one more train as a result, or one more barrack as a result of that modification. There's the... okay, there's the line for that one. So it like won't cooperate with me. Whatever, it's good enough. Oh no, it deleted the train. Oh, no wait, no, the train line is backwards again. Man, I'm really good at not having my train lines face the correct direction. Okay, so now it's corrected. But I still can't even fit an extra one in there, but I can put a park there. Where's a nice small park? Here's a 2x3, wrong direction. What's this one? 1x2. One's larger than that, I know that already. Too tiny. Pedestrian bridge. Pretty sure this was the parking lot I was looking for. No, this one's 4x3. Okay. Here's a little baby 2x2 park. There you go. Okay, I think I've fixed both my economy and this area. I'm making as much money as I was before, and I still have to rebuild my actual agricultural industry. So that's good. I guess we'll see if the area can handle it once I've rebuilt that, but it had fewer traffic issues than the rest. They're full because they can be. I probably should not build more because I want this to keep working correctly. And now let's get the rest of this rezoned as agricultural industry so that I can fulfill my job demands because people need work. I'm actually surprised they aren't whining about not having jobs yet. But I am glad that this refactor was successful and that I didn't have to go back and just redo everything. Okay, do I need more services? And if I do, where would putting them matter? What about... okay, so I have the metro line, which is the only one that matters here. Do I have a bus line? Don't have a bus line. Although I probably don't need a bus line. I feel like that's only going to cause problems. And I can't tell it to be on the other side of the road. So because of that, I think it is in my best interest. So what I could do, this section gets less traffic. Actually, no, I can't even... no, there's no way I can effectively build a bus line here. So I won't. So I've got this blank space to use. And I've got all this blank space to use as just like straight up farms. I'm probably going to be a bit lazier with this design and just use 4-lane roads. Okay. It's gonna let me... Oh, I can do it there. Okay. But can I delete this tiny little blip? I can. Beautiful. Okay. So what are these cars waiting for? They're just waiting. Apparently they can park on the side of this type of road. Okay. Did not realize. There's gonna be some pollution here, which they're not gonna, this business isn't gonna like, but it can fucking deal. So I can rezone this. And I'll probably want to build the rest before I rezone it. Do I want to zone this as it? What is this? Can I move this closer without breaking my anything? Seems like the answer is yes. So I should do that. I don't think I can move this anywhere meaningful. I like throw it in here. Sure. And if it becomes an issue, I'll move it, but seems okay. Okay, so I'd like to fit in as much industry as I can in this area. We'll do this. Have a couple of entries. Sure. What an unholy abomination. I think I had something good going on and then I ruined it at the last moment, but that's fine. Junctions. Okay, so that's a stop, that's a stop. Which way should stop here? Do I just make it an all way? Just make it a light? Maybe. This way should stop, this way should stop. No, I guess I'll have traffic prioritize going in. And then it can just figure its life out on the way out. Okay, get this all zoned. And we should be into money. Down pause it, we should start to see developments pretty quickly since demand is through the roof. There we go. And all of these giant scaffold. Okay, I guess it was actually building buildings there. I was just wondering, it's like giant scaffoldings coming up for like a fucking farm plot. Okay. So that solved at least some of the problem. Actually, I do have to look at they might want parks. Because they do care about it, whereas the player-placed industry does not give a shit. Guess we'll wait and see until it's developed. Fire department access isn't ideal. Could just throw like another little one right here. It'll probably help improve things. Ever so slightly. Like it should. I don't know why it's not. What's going on here? There's a police station. So this is a higher fire risk. I guess I could put it right here to improve that. Doesn't have electricity there. There you go. Now you have electricity. I do need this like in a nice central location. I guess I can put it on the interior of the network. Why does putting it here provide so much more benefit than putting it here? Doesn't make any sense. You need workers. Well, you've got workers. They wanted industry. What's your problem? Okay. I guess I'll put it here then, since this seems to work and the rest of the area doesn't work. Like, I want it over here. Sure. Honestly, this whole section can be two-way. It is already two-way. What's the problem? I don't understand. This is one way. Okay, I guess that's the problem. Okay. Alright, so we're making money again. We have commercial demand, which is good. I can expand my commercial area. It seems like income's a lot more stable, I say, as I just like fluctuate 5k and then get it back immediately than it had been, because I think I wouldn't say streamlined, but I have improved this. There's a traffic light here that I don't want. Yeah, why was there a traffic light there? Okay. Here you go. Now you should be stopping less, right? Right? No. It's all these vehicles trying to get to these frickin' barns. The barns are the worst. They break everything. I guess because the problem is vehicles need to enter and exit from the same points. So it just creates an unnecessary amount of traffic. Can I move a couple of them over and maybe help solve the problem? Like if I just pepper them, will that fix things? Can I put them over here? Good lord, what's happening over here now? I guess it's just outputting animal products is the main issue. Okay, so apparently moving my things, the game didn't like that. Why is this going so slow? Why are they all stopping? Is this a stop sign? It probably is a stop sign, okay. Congratulations, you've been upgraded to not the stop sign. Ah yes, 3 lanes of freeway just merging on at very slow speeds onto a high moving fast freeway. That bike literally just went through a truck. Yeehaw. Here, let me slow the game down and we'll follow this donut truck. We're gonna watch and see where it goes. Okay, that's a little too slow. But now it's too fast, and now he's underground, so I can't see him anyway. He's going to Giga Store. We'll see if Giga Store, where that's at. Presumably it's in my commercial district. You know what, this is not proving to be as fun of a ride as I would have hoped. I guess that's the downside of making all of your freeways underground. Hell yeah. Okay, we're back in commercial area. Do we begin expansion? Can I buy new land? Not yet. Okay. That does kind of limit my direction for expansion. So the question is, do I continue this way? I guess I kind of have to, because I need to get to the point where I can unlock the next threshold, and I think I've lost a reasonable number of citizens as a result of my modifications to my industry. Man, it is just struggling. Got too much stuff. Can't get rid of it all. My traffic is terrible. What if I mean, it seems like it's better than it was, but it still sucks, like really bad. Can I move one barn here, or is that just gonna break everything? I'll give it a shot. I guess I'll dezone the adjacent land as well, just because it's going to be a little weird. Okay. I mean, it seems like everything's moving, it's just vehicles are not making it back to where they need to for some reason. Or maybe they're like delivering, I don't know. Because to the best of my understanding, the barns only hold crops. So all these buildings that are producing flour, I can't like store that elsewhere. Can it be sold? I guess I need to look at the supply chain for farming. Cannot be imported, it can be stored in warehouses. Okay, hold on. In warehouses though, is that different than what I've been building? Large grain silo. Large barn. Do I have to like tell it to use a different, to contain a different item? I can probably fit a small silo. Yeah, that's not a good spot to put that. I can put one there. Is that a terrible idea? Probably. Yeah, maybe not, actually. So, currently it's set to crops. How do I make it not crops? I can't make it not crops. Okay. So what do I need to do? Oh, hey, maybe it's this thing called warehouses. Interesting. So warehouses are a thing. I could build a holy shit, that thing is massive. Okay. But what's the issue then? Because it can be exported, so it would only be a problem of vehicles not like... I'm not running into issues where I'm like producing too many things, so I'm not able to... Like, I don't have enough of a buffer. It's that I literally can't get enough vehicles moving. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and say it's fine and not worry about it. And then in the meantime, come back to my commercial area, which is functioning, sort of. Vehicles are more or less making it where they need to be, I think. If we look at these cars driving, it seems like they're getting places. I don't know, it's pretty awful, but I guess what we could do could try it, because I see we're having issues in other parts of the town. Perhaps I should convert this to a 6-lane road. Oh no, it made those people sad. Okay, so hopefully this will see some improvement. I mean, it probably won't if they're all trying to go to the same spot. But what's the intersection type here? Because this doesn't seem to be working. Telling this way to stop. But everyone wants to go this way, obviously. Could I see some improvement if, and this is going to be kind of ridiculous, if I take a freeway and connect to that freeway? Let's see, because now this gives pedestrians access to the freight line. They don't have to stop at, oh my gosh, I'm realizing this freight depot has the same problem as my other freight depot where they enter on the wrong side. But it seems okay for now at least. Wonder, because this one might not be as hard to flip. We'll see. We'll see if this alleviates some traffic because now vehicles can enter into the secret underground network that was originally just for, holy shit, okay, maybe we can't do that. Okay, so I have come to a decision that this needs to be further down. This cannot be here. There needs to be more space in the system for it to funnel through. Especially since there's literally 2 freeways merging onto this right here. They all want to go that way. And they all want to go back this way. Are they literally just turning around on the freeway? Like, that doesn't seem right. Okay. So here's the tunnel. All the peeps want to go every which way. Okay, no, they're not just looping around, which is what I was afraid they were doing. I was going to have a bit of an aneurysm if that was the case. They all just... what are they trying to do? These ones are trying to go straight. These guys are all blocked. This needs to be a traffic light at this point. It is a traffic light. Everyone just wants to go left. Maybe I need to try and make this like a zigzagging one-way network. Because as much as it sucked over here, it worked. Like, vehicles are moving. Which is more than I can say about the other one. I mean, these vehicles aren't really moving. What's this doing? Returning to facility from milking parlor. Well, hold on. Where did you come from? Not gonna tell me that, is it? I didn't think that those goods could be sold. I guess they could be exported. Would it be coming back from the freeway then? I don't know. But this place is just a fucking nightmare. Literally everyone wants to be in this one lane and they don't care about using the other lanes. Like, as far as I'm concerned, this basically needs to be turned into a one-way street. I'm concerned about breaking bus lines by doing this, but... oh yeah, I'll definitely break a bus line. Okay. I guess I just swapped to that side of the street. Line details, no. Line overview, no. I guess I could just look at this. Okay. But presumably this was the stop. Now it has to do like a weird loop around the street, doesn't it? Yeah. Do I put a bus stop here or do I just delete that one? Probably move it. Okay. We'll see how this impacts things, because now there's more lanes. Or if it's still just gonna be the same damn problem. Or if this should be one way. It's just so jammed up. We see so few vehicles moving this direction, but so many vehicles moving that way, probably because there's an on-ramp there. Can I upgrade this to a 2-lane road? I mean, ideally I would upgrade it to a straight freeway, but yeah, the slope's too steep. No, I can't upgrade it to a 2-lane road either, so it's stuck in that shape, unfortunately. Okay, this is gonna be one way now. And I'll double check my bus lanes to make sure I didn't just destroy everything. Seems okay to me. Utilities. Police can still reach. Fire can still reach. Health can still reach. Alright. We'll see how this improves or has zero impact on things. You're like, what is this? You don't all have to be in the leftmost left lane. There's 2 left lanes. Use them. I don't understand why this is so hard. It's like at this point, do I make this one way? Do I just say you guys have to go that way? Where does this freeway lead? Freeway leads out, but also cuts across, so they could enter it theoretically. Like, now we're just getting into fucking bullshit at this point. But it's like, maybe that's what we need. Maybe we need bullshit. When the game gives you bullshit, you give the game bullshit back. Congratulations. You've been upgraded to a one-way road. Life sucks. Okay, so I'm sure this bus line is now horribly disfigured. Oh yeah, it's real broken. Okay, so that stop needs to be deleted. I think as a result, I've broken the bus line now. Yes, I have. Is it actually impossible to... That stays there. Can it not complete the line? Or am I just not doing this correctly? I need to like move the stop. Moving the stop seemed to fix it. Okay, yeah, that works. There's a lot of traffic going on that as well. Can I upgrade that? Probably not. I can do it. It's happening. And honestly, I needed to. Okay. And I rebroke a bus line by doing that. Nope, it fixed itself. Alright, cool. So now vehicles are utilizing 4 lanes instead of 1, which seems to be better. But we haven't seen that improvement yet on the other sections of the thing. Because they still all want to use this middle lane. There's just a sea of people. Holy shit, look at them all. Where are they all going? Look at them. It's like fucking zombies. Oh, look at them go. They're so good. Some are going that way now. Oh, I love the pedestrians. They're so derpy. Hooray. They're still going. Those people, they're on a mission. God bless their hearts. Okay. I think this is, I'm just gonna give up on this section. I messed with it for like 30 minutes off stream yesterday and I just couldn't get it any better than this. I don't know, it's like I could try making it one way, like a roundabout again, I guess. We'll see. Because my roundabouts don't really seem to be working. I mean, this one's sorted its life out now, I guess. This one also is actually kind of working. Okay, maybe roundabout. I guess part of the problem is that there's not as much space here as there are in the other areas. So if I make a roundabout, do I make it counterclockwise or do I make it clockwise? Based on the amount of traffic that's moving, I feel like it needs to be clockwise. But I guess that doesn't make sense, does it? Because if it's... Yeah, no, it needs to be counterclockwise. Okay. I'll give it a shot. Not like I can't change it back if it sucks. Okay. We'll see what happens now. I guess it's... I'm not confident to what extent it's going to work if there are traffic lights. This does have a heavy vehicle ban on it, so we shouldn't have as many. We shouldn't see as many, like, delivery trucks, although that seemed to not be wildly accurate when we had looked at it previously. Okay. Seems like it's moving better now. Might need to change the signal on this. From that to this. Yes, okay. Let's see if that fixes things. How's life going over here? Still terrible. They still all want to use the same lane. But it's getting there. It seems like the private vehicles are at least smart enough to not get in the way of that as much. I'm almost wondering if this needs to be modified from a 6-lane to a... Oh no, it's probably fine. I guess the question is, do I try and get this over to there? Or I guess this over to there. We can skip the freight traffic and there won't be this awkward merging period. The answer to that question is probably yes. That's probably in my best interest. Actually, what I could do... Well, you're smiling now, but you won't be smiling for very long. Go under. How is this actually working? Okay, that worked. I didn't expect that to work at all. Okay, so I can actually merge this into this freeway, which sees a lot less traffic than the others. Okay, go this way. Yeah, where does this come from? This comes from out of the city, doesn't it? Yeah. How low is it? It's actually like quite a bit lower. Okay, and then I probably do want it on the left side of this freeway. Slope too steep. Good lord. It's fucking down there, I guess. Okay, I have to rethink this a little bit. Okay, so we might be able to spiral this down from where it currently is. Do some weird zigzag pattern. Oh, you don't need to run into that. I guess I could just literally do a spiral. And I'm all about just the absolute dog shit spiral designs today, aren't I? Lord. Well, like, it's connected. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh my gosh, it works. Okay, that is a Ooh. Let's watch some cars go down it, shall we? And there they go. They just go spinning around. Vroom. They get on the highway. They do what they need to do. Fucking amazing. Got the fucking toilet bowl underground. God damn it. Well, that solves that problem, I guess. I guess it does it though, because now everyone wants to go that way. Let's see, because these are all private vehicles. If they're, are they all trying to go that way? Because like, no, they're all trying to go straight or turn left. I guess that's the only way really in from that point. And therein lies the problem. No good way to get in. Now, what if I go around to the back? They can get in from there and they can get out from here. There's a park right there, damn it. Goodbye, park. Everyone is very sad. Okay. So I need, can I get, I can. Beautiful. Alright, so this, one way out. This is gonna be one way in. Oh, don't tell me you can't, okay, thank the Lord. It ain't gonna be pretty, but it needs to work. Okay. So we've got 6 lanes in. We've got just an absolute monstrosity of a traffic stop. Okay. Bus line's broken now. Shouldn't be. Yeah, there we go. Now they should all be able to get where they need to go. And they're actually using all of the lanes. Oh my gosh. Amazing. We should start to see life sort itself out. Because now everyone can get where they need to go. Is this zoning just broken? Oh, there's just no demand. Okay. Guess I'll make sure that parts of this are not zoned that shouldn't be. Zone some of it for office, and we should actually see development. Hell yeah. Okay. Man. For once, I feel okay about seeing just a solid brick of cars because they're just waiting for the traffic stop, and then when it's their turn to go, the light's gonna turn green and it's gonna be amazing. Look at that sea. Oh, that is good. This intersection, like every intersection I've built, is a fucking nightmare, but that's beside the point. Okay, need to double check this junction. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That is what it's supposed to be. It's to the point where, like, should this be one way? I have a bus stop there, but how important is that bus stop? I guess it is reducing bus traffic because it is providing a way for that bus, and it's probably fine as is. Have a look back at this. Everyone seems to be backed up in the same spot where they're always backed up. So my actions have proved fruitless. They all want to get into that lane so they can immediately go here. We need a way for the people to get home. Because at this point, they don't care about going to the stores anymore. They want to go home. There's that freeway is very deep. And even with 6 lanes, that's still just backed up because same situation. They're all going to the same spot. So I could turn this into a one-way. If I turn it into a one-way, then I need another way for vehicles to enter. It seems like exiting is more important than entering. I have an idea. Which might involve the loss of this, unfortunately. And no one gave a shit anyway, so that's fine. We have a new entry point. This is now a one-way road. To exit. I think that bus line should repair itself because that was the direction it was already going. Yes, okay. I made that the wrong road type. One way in. And I can't zone commercial there because it's a high density ban, but I can put offices. Honestly, I could put offices on all no. I'll stick to not zoning this probably as in my best interest. Let's see if this solves anything or just makes life substantially worse. I feel like I am slowly developing this into a one-way network. Is probably what I should do. Is it time? Do I just commit? Do I turn all this into one way and just say fuck you bus stops and they can figure themselves out? Okay, so everyone can get in now. I'll see how it goes from there. See if this causes society to fall apart or if this was the solution to all of our problems. Okay, now I really don't understand why they're not using all of the lanes. Oh, it's because they can turn down this way, so they try to turn down this way. But this should also be one way. Fucking damn it. I will develop a working system at some point. And then I will go and deal with buses. Okay. Do I really make this one way? I think I do. And then I'm gonna have to take a long, hard look at my bus lanes because they are gonna, or my bus routes because they're gonna be broken as all hell. And I guess because like right now, one of my really big issues is that literally to supply these buildings, my vehicles have to enter. I guess they can do a tight loop there. We'll see what happens. Oh, baby. And just, all the people just crossed the street because the bus lines got moved. Let's have a look at bus stops, shall we? Because it's gonna be nightmarish. There is a lot of lines that are just circling around here that are just here because they have to be probably. Because there's no other way for them to be, I would imagine. I mean, realistically speaking, I should probably just trash the lines and rebuild them. Once I've figured this out. Yeah, you're abandoned, whatever. Not enough educated workers or some bullshit, who cares? This isn't the one way that I wanted this to be, was it? I wanted it to be one way this way so that all of these would be turn lanes. And I think that's where I was getting my confusion from, because yeah, now, in order to stock these buildings, the vehicles have to come from here. We'll see what happens. That can't be on that side of the road anymore. What's your okay. You'll figure it out. Yeah, you see, look, you're fine. Okay, so now this is just a solid 6 turn lanes. So now people can really be in the lane they need to be in. How's Craposphere Jr. doing? Also seems to be just in a state of constant shit. But sure. Seems to be working better, at least. There's people walking everywhere. There a way that I can do this more elegantly than a stoplight? Probably not. I just say that this is the priority and then see what happens. Just a constant sea of vehicles. No, I don't think that that has improved anything. Commercial districts suck. Oh, I'm about to go red. Oh no, I stayed green. All of this is wreaking havoc on my income as I'm highly frustrating all of my various vehicles. I guess I should double check to see what's going on over here. Seems like same old, same old. Can't get items out. Can't get items in. Traffic's moving, but still no one can get their job done. Why are these struggling so much? Is there a way that I can, like... Oh, here we go. Show me your routes. You have 5 trucks in use. So why are you struggling so damn much? Because you're waiting for your vehicles to come back from the city, but like, why? Why? Why not just use the freight depot? That's what it exists for. Also, there's a fire. Maybe this is what the purpose of warehouses is. You can consolidate all of your goods in a single location so that you can keep your vehicles where they need to be so they won't be backed up, and then you can just worry about the warehouses. Okay. Of course, if I do that, now I need to develop some means of getting warehouses moved so that my processing plants aren't exporting their own goods instead of using the fucking freight depot for some reason. Like, why? This exists. Use it. Like, no trains coming anymore now. Here's a train. Loaded that one up. Loading that one up. Now it seems to be working. It's like I complain about it, and now it's... But, like, now I'm importing a bunch of stuff. What is this? It's mail. I don't want your mail. It's all mail. That's all it is. And it's all gotta go to, like, this building over here. Like the worst place for this. Perhaps I should consider moving this. Although it's working, I guess. Okay. I want to add warehouses. I think I can do this in an elegant way. So currently, My vehicles are gonna kind of have to loop around because I'm gonna make this one way. But it should still work. Oh, this is a barn. Guess I'll move it there, even though it's a terrible idea. Actually, I'm realizing it's going to be an even worse idea once I get these warehouses built. How big are the warehouses? I mean, I guess that's my decision, how big the warehouses are. I kind of like the idea of having just an ungodly massive one. So let's build an ungodly massive one. Not road guidelines, because they are not helping me out. Okay. Junctions, that stops there. This is all through. Build the warehouse. I think this is on the correct side of the road, yeah. Let's see, it's on the right side. The road, yeah, okay. No resource selected. Resource. Wait, I need to fit these things in. Interesting, you can also have it store just regular industry. Let's see, flour and animal products. I actually need to change this layout a little bit so I can fit multiple things. Okay. I guess I can just delete it since I haven't done anything with it yet. Yes. Hopefully I can fit the other one in here. I think I can. Because I do need both of them to have their roads on the right side. Or else it doesn't do me any good. Okay, I'll do that. Build this bad boy. Slope too steep, I'm gonna have to modify the land. Okay. Terraforming. Oops. Want to make it level. Excuse me? Oh, it's going uphill. Well, can I bring it? I'd probably just have to delete the road and rebuild it. Yeah. There you go. Now try. Okay, so I can do it there. How large is this? 4. Let's see. 6, 8, 10, 12. No. 6, 8, 10, 12. Guess it's 13. I just didn't expect it to be 13. 4, 8, 12, 13. Throw down the other one. Set this to be animal products. Set this one to be flour. Okay. Now we can have vehicles come in and out. Okay. Junctions, I guess. Honestly, I don't know which way to make it stop. So I guess we'll just have that way stop. connect it back up there. So the vehicles can get where they need to go. I guess alternatively I could make it two-way. Which should be okay, I think. Let me ponder this for a moment. Because the idea is I'm going to also make this exit to the freeway. That way it can export things more easily. So they enter, go in there, the vehicles come out. Guess they would go back that way. I'll just make it as a second road. Slope too steep. That's just 'cause of the shape of this road. Here, we'll make this road slightly longer. There you go. And then this is by far and away the priority road. Has to be this one. Okay, so then this will be an on-ramp that connects up to this highway that leaves the city. I guess I want to make it a little further on this side. Well, no, here. I need to go underground first and then... I mean, the slope is too steep. Good lord. Guess we'll go this way. Oh no, it's hitting the metro line. And then it's gonna hit the train line. Oh no. I've met my match. I mean, I guess I can just go deeper. Ideally, I would not have to, but... Gotta do what you gotta do. That should get me underneath everything. Can I just do like a big loop like that, or is it just not gonna logic it? Okay. Alright, so we're out from under there, and we can just connect this up like this. Beautiful. Okay. So now we have a means of collecting things. Hello Dominic, how's it going? So we should start seeing this fill up with excess animal products and flour. Oh, it's 1% full, okay. Oh, it's filling up, yes. And I know that none of this is like gonna cost me any money necessarily, because it's just gonna be surplus of what I am already producing. None of it is can be imported, so I don't have to worry about that. And then we do see vehicles exit. Why do the main buildings struggle so hard? Everything else is like, yeah, we're fine, but the main building is like, for the love of God, kill me. Okay, these have to be moved. I don't know where, but they can't stay where they are. Maybe we can put them over here. Then that will give them a purpose, but keep them off the main motorway. Same with this one. I think that's the solution. What's going on here? What's this struggle? This should probably just be upgraded to a one-way 6-lane road. Because they're not doing what they're supposed to. Also, I have just gone into the red probably as a result of all of this modification. You know what? Screw you, game. Y'all get to go that way. That's the way I wanted you to go originally. But y'all didn't care. I don't think this has improved anything. Fine, you win. Make this whole section one way, probably. And it'll take it a second to figure its life out, but it should in due time. Now, all of these aren't quite in the way of everything. What are they doing? Where are they all going? They're returning to facility. Okay, so that didn't come from the barn. Need something that came from the barn. I apparently have all trucks in use right now. Okay, here's something that's going. Delivering agricultural products to flour mill. And I thought that this was help things, but I've apparently just broken the game. That's just because they can't figure out how to do this turn. Maybe my junctions are messed up. You've subscribed to my YouTube channel. Thanks, Dominic. That's pretty cool. Yeah, mostly it's just been stream up the VOD uploads, but now there we go. Maybe if I rearrange my junction priorities, we'll see better vehicle distribution. Seems to be helping. Honestly, do we need just like a traffic light there? No, that's just gonna become nightmarish. We're hitting that issue where vehicles aren't using all of the lanes. We are seeing some export though. Like, what does this say? Exporting flour products. Okay, and it came from the warehouse. What are these guys? Livestock truck. Okay, they're from the other things. These are almost full. It looks like it's starting to smooth itself out. Starting to figure life out. Which is all that matters. Is that my circle my circle of life of fruit and animals allow me to make pastries. I'm still a little worried about the barns, because it's like I understand now why you would want the warehouse, because the warehouse can consolidate vehicles. The barns also consolidate vehicles, but I'm not wildly confident that I want vehicles consolidated. But it's like, I don't want to delete those, because the problem is I have all of these vehicles coming from these various fruit orchards, and rather than directly delivering their goods, they're bringing them to the barns, and then the barns are delivering the goods, which I don't really want. And it seems like I need more barns if this is going to happen. I either need more barns or I need to completely trash my barns, and I'm leaning towards completely trashing my barns. And that way, the fields can just supply their own vehicles. I'm gonna do it. It's a risky maneuver. We'll see if it tanks my economy or not. Because I don't need that buffer. At least I don't believe I need that buffer. I guess the, yeah, you can always find your industry hub by, whether or not it throws a temper tantrum. Okay, so. So I'm still producing most of my goods. I don't know why I'm importing. As far as I'm concerned, I should be producing more than enough. Okay, so now that I've deleted my barns, the game is very displeased and has decided that I need to import more things. So I guess we'll see if this stays productive once it's worked out the fact that there are no longer barns, or if because I don't have barns now, my industry has decided it wants to import everything. Because I don't have a problem, I can build more fields. I just don't want. I guess I've refactored it, but have still failed to grasp how it all works. So in reality, what I should have had are perhaps a bunch of fields that feed to barns, and then the barns feed into this main motorway. Rather than having the fields themselves on the main motorway. But it's too late now, and traffic seems to be moving again, which is all that I wanted. So we're leaving off tonight very similarly. What the fuck is going on this road? We're leaving off tonight similarly to where we left off last night, which was, hey, I'm gonna build a cool forestry industry over here. I think that's what we're gonna do next time because it's getting late. So, for now, I'll see you guys around. I hope you have a wonderful evening, or I guess whatever time it is, wherever you are, and until then, bye-bye.